So again, Tolkien the Ring Network, and then Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, and then McNeil, McBride, McDonald. And so, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Jim Jones, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, Steve Jones, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, the Bitted Bet 4 Blue Boy Boxes. Let's see, GPS Paso Robo Rapist Knight, and Ellery's, Charles T. Ellery, Perlita, Karen Faust of the Country and Western, Brian Stan Steve, okay? The group of you, Bernard, the LaChance, or the Freeman, whatever you want to be called, Carney Boy, keep attacking the wrong people after you stole. Your whole life, Bernard, revolves around your crime spree with your team, which means you're a military failure. You keep attacking the wrong people and making up Cowboy Indian story with Joe. Rapeless Stank Britches Joe. Okay? Indian faders, all this shit you guys run in and out, back and forth, fully well knowing you're wrong, making up story. Comic Book Boy, Tomb Raider Boy, the Barnyard Rapist, the Bedbug Story, the McDonald's Rapist, the Barnyard Rapist, all that nasty shit that you guys have done after you stole shit to keep your power and control. So you guys attacked McNeil, McBride, which I'm a McBride part of that. See, Joe, you sectioned me out to supposedly make your white boys more special. But all of it, and your crew there, Bernard, attacking the wrong people who actually had it working before to insert your crap in your lies. Perlita against the Russians, the Jews, the Asians, whatever excuse that your hillbilliness there, Carney Bernard, of the BB Circus. Perlita, Karen, Don Wiley, Team Bitted Fat, the Whispering Faggot, the Fairmount, the Maltese Nightcross, all that shit for your crappy Indian story, Joe, because you always want to attack those people. So, I tell the military, the Coast Guard, the police, the firefighters, the SEALs, the fighter pilots, the FBI, the CIA, the NASA, Microsoft, Apple, Google, IHS, you want to keep this to demonstrate and show who was always the military failure that led to Earth. Joe Zillig, Elton Anderson, Ellery's, their crybaby Michigani. So Joe, you're in for a haul because they got it all. Whether you try to delete it or not, they have it because it's good. They have the failure of a war to hold over your head and your group, Joe, and your massive abusive onslaught repetitively of the dream or the nightmare that you created after GPS Rapist Robo Knight stole everything and running back and forth. You're the liars of the earth, Robo Knight. You and the Oyster Cracker Man and Ellery's and Bernard LaChance set things up and get people busted, thrown in jail, steal shit for the little Freeman from Kansas City, Blue, or, Arizona, Texas, the Mexican, everything you guys switch back and forth. Joe, you are a murdering, pedophile, lying, scoundrelly rapist of your own family. You're hillbilly inbred. Red Randy, all of them. Red Randy, Cowbells, Ellery, all of you guys' little egotist thing that you're right, Greek mythology, but you're wrong. So, we use that strategy to defeat the group of you that you guys run your lie of the three, and then you have your three Carney show, Ellery and the three Negroes, Harry and Joe and the white boys and the three of those, that's your guys' story. And your Carney show, Joe, is a failure because you don't want to take advice from other people. And so, Greg Faust, Jay Beswick, Paul Pueller, Mel Kobe, Ron Miller, hold on to this because you get to see the factions and that destroyed your family, and then, like I said, you get to prove that Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, Ellery's, the GPS Inklet Rapist Robo Knight, 1961 The Oyster Cracker Man, All American are the failures of country and western. And see, so it's all that damage and mutilation you do, Bernard, because you get pissed for losing the board game with Harry or Joe, proves it that you're sore losers. Joe, you and Dave wanted to be the Antichrist of the Bitted Bet 4 Black, but you're not really good at it. And so, hey, military, keep it and make fun of them as long as you want for sending you all down the wrong path. And you guys can repeat it, because Joe likes to repeat it, until Joe and his team learn a lesson that they killed the wrong people, right? You bullied the wrong families, Joe. And that's the trap you put yourself in when you tried to re-evolve through atheism and there was nothing wrong in the first place, Joe. All that shit you do, whispering fag of Fairmount Joe, Brico, Top Pound Joe, your racism, Fowlers, Menards, Cowboy Country and Western, Perlita Jones, Quinwans. That's what happens when you make up stories, Perlita, and you follow the wrong leadership. You turn into a pile of shit. And I don't care about your cowboy and Indian shit story, Joe, or your minister story about how great you guys are, because you're the failures of Earth, because you can't do your own work. So, guess what? You screw with the wrong families and bid it out and screw it up, Joe, because you think you're better. 9 times out of 10, it proves that you were completely wrong in the first place.